Okay, sorry about that. Okay, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, thanks for joining. This is not anything gaming. This is just me chatting, giving you guys some updates, and yeah, hopefully no one's on the uh, on the live chats yet, but I'm sure you guys will be joining soon. Actually, let me rebroadcast this because I think I made a mistake on sharing this with you guys. So let me share this quickly, then we'll continue. I'll put it on my status. Ancient ghosts. Don't mind me, it's just something. Okay, let's share this board. Oops, I think I sent it double to some of you guys. Okay, so I'm sharing this only on my WhatsApp and on my Facebook for now. Um, but we'll get back to that as well. I'm thinking of maybe I should share this on. Okay, never mind. I'll just share this on Facebook. Okay, come chat with me only. Okay, edit when the keyboard doesn't want to work. Chat with. And we're posting. So there is a very low latency today on this one. Um, let's wait and see if someone does join and say hi or ask some questions. So one of the things I want to talk about today is how I've been coping with all this pandemic of ours and what's been going on around my life, and also to explain to you guys that why I've only been doing gaming mostly instead of doing, like I said previously, I'm going to be doing a lot of vlogging, but obviously because of the pandemic and some other personal reasons which I'm not going to get into, uh, what I do want to talk about is some changes that happened in the last few months. One of which is I made a friend, a couple of friends actually. It started off with one friend, and I've been given permission to shout out to him, Mr. Tian. I've mentioned him a couple of times, but I'm gonna try and get him on the channel with me soon. I'm actually trying to convince him to start his own channel, but yeah, if you think he should do it, because you'll see why I say he must do it. So let's start off again with the story. He gave me the opportunity to improve on my computer. Now, when I started off, as most of you know, I started off on this little crappy laptop, right? I didn't have any money to upgrade anything, so I couldn't buy parts, and the laptop was not even upgradable, so I couldn't even upgrade that. And as I wanted to upgrade, I also wanted to improve some other things, but I couldn't. And then I met Tian. So Tian and I started talking about what I do, how I do this channel, what are my plans for the future on this channel, and then he helps me to use another laptop and upgrade that, which was better, but still was not doing what it was supposed to do. And then all of a sudden, one day, him and another friend of mine, Kyle, and also a recently new friend that I recently met, Christu, sorry, I apologize for that, Christu. They slapped a computer together for me, and one day just showed up at my house and surprised me with this. Now there will be a video on everything with its specs and whatnot. Now I did not expect this, so yeah, I ended up getting new mouse, new keyboard, nice little keyboard, and I just realized someone just messaged me on, and my stuff is connected to my computer. And yeah, ever since then I've been using the computer, and thanks to him I'm able to stream now. So, and I probably realized the stream is not of the greatest quality, but it doesn't matter. It's something where I started, and with this I know I can improve. Now, next subject. Actually, kind of next subject, same subject. Mr. Tian, who is also into computers like me and gaming, has shown me quite a lot of things which I have forgotten about computers, and I've been literally the last few months relearning things about computers which has changed in the time I started off with computers, and new things. So thank you, thank you Tian, thank you Kyle, and thank you Christy, for giving me this opportunity to be able to work on one of my goals. Also then, a couple of months ago, I think. This whole okay, let's start off when the pandemic started. Now here in South Africa, a lot of people got laid off because of the pandemic. I know it's probably all over the world, but I cannot talk out of experience of them. But out of my experience, we got a lot of layoffs here. I was one of them, and due to that, I've been trying to work a lot on focusing on my YouTube channel and getting my YouTube ready and making sure my stuff improves every day. So that's why I always ask you guys, if you have any comments, please leave a comment down below. And I see there is 4 people in the chats saying nothing, so please be free to ask your questions, and if you want to change the topic, be free, because this is just a chat and update. If there's things you want to know about me, the specs on my computer, like I've said, I will be doing a separate video on that. I'm not going to do a stream on that. It's quite a lot that I'm going to be talking about on there, because there's a lot of details. That's why I'm not saying too much on that. Then also, another person I want to say thank you to is a guy that works at our local matrix, Mr. Rudy. He's got the same name as me. Yes, I know. Thanks to him also for helping me out on my on my editing styles and on my gaming, and also working a lot with me. I will be doing a video with him soon because of our mutual interests. Be sure to watch out for that. It's gonna be awesome. Also, I'll put a link in the description of his channel once I've uploaded this stream. Actually, if it is possible, I'll actually do that now. Let me see. I wonder if Mr. Tian is in the chats. Mr. Rudy, if you are in the chats, please leave a link of your channel in the chats so everyone can see. If not, I will do so later on, but let me know. I don't think he is in the chats. I'm not 100% sure because he is at work. He's one of the fortunate ones that's able to work, thank goodness. There's quite a couple of things I wanted to mention, and now for some reason my mind is hitting a total blank. Oh yes, the earphones. I actually bought this myself. It was quite cheap for quality earphones like this. I'm not sure what was the price on it right now, because yes, this is one of those just no-name brands. I don't know if you can see the name of it, but the quality is good. Then guys, please don't laugh at me at this, but the reason why you guys don't see really a color on this is because the color on this is green, like a lime green, like the borderline of this. The reason for this is because it's literally a dishwasher sponge. I couldn't find a proper sponge for this, so I had to make my own, and I actually just turned it into this and used my streaming app to change the color, because it was not looking good and it kind of messed with my whole color scheme here. so I decided to make it black instead of lime green. I wanted to make it red or blue, but I thought the black would look better. Uh, Once again, I see there is quite a few people in the stream, but not saying anything. Please, guys, have a chat with me. Let's change the subject. Let's make this a bit more of a longer stream than it actually is, because I don't want to just end it. Also, another reason why I have not shown you anything of my setup as of yet is because, well, two reasons. First is because of my studio setup that I want to make. I want to make like a type of a studio setup, which I am still in the progress of, but I still need to revamp a certain area of my place, which is in progress. The other reason for that not being done as of yet is because I'm in need of two more components before I can do anything. The being adorable. The second component is going to be on a later date, so I might not put that in the video. But the first component that I need will, well, maybe by the end of this week or the weekend. I'm not sure. Yeah. Okay, we have Carl Manson. Ironically, Mr. Carl. He's just saying good stuff. Keep up the good work. All the best. One of the guys that helps me out with the setup. Once again, shout out to you, Mr. Carl. I wish he had some form of platform that I can advise you guys to follow him up. He's actually a cool guy to chat with. Him and Mr. Tian, great friends. I actually lost my train of thought now. So the second thing that I wanted to talk about is there will be times where I do go off and not post anything. I'm not sticking to a schedule. I won't stick to a schedule because of certain things in my life, like I do get quite sick a lot, and I get quite sick a lot because of my disability and all those type of things. So, and I also have some personal things that I have in my life that I cannot dismiss. So unfortunately, I'm not going to stick to a scheduling stream, a scheduled post or stream. I will say I'm going to try and post on Thursdays, Fridays and Saturdays. Those are the things, and then randomly in between. If I don't, please don't chop my head off. Guys, also please like and subscribe to my channel, and please share my link with anyone. I mean, you don't have to subscribe to yourself, but every view is appreciated, and every person chatting to me is greatly appreciated. This is the whole point of this YouTube, is having fun for me and showing people what I do for fun. So this is all about just having fun. Once again, shout out to Mr. Christu and Tian and Kyle. We've got another message here from Impending Bunny. I'm sure you guys heard of him because I've mentioned him quite, on my previous stream. I'm looking forward to watching more of your streams. Thank you, Mr. Impending Bunny, or Mrs. I'm not sure. This is kind of weird. If that's the only thing I have a problem with when you have chats, right? Sometimes you are not able to say Mr. or Sir or you know, so I feel kind of like I'm offending someone, and I don't want to offend anyone. So yeah, I'm actually now listening to the stream. I'm not supposed to do that, but it just caught my eye. So I'm going to say this also to each person that watches me and whatnot, all those things. If you have a YouTube channel and you subscribe to me, I will subscribe back. I mean, it's fair enough, right? This is where things get kind of difficult because it makes me sound like I'm just after the views or after the subs and whatnot, but I'm not. But I do also need to keep this channel going. I need it, unfortunately. So I'm not going to deny that. I do have fun with what I'm saying. We have. Okay, it's Mr. Impending Money. Okay, so I didn't make that mistake the first time I said it. Thank you, Mr. Impending Money. Guys, you might have realized there's like a bit of a latency between me answering the question and then uh, it actually coming onto the stream. It's a short latency, but it's not that massive. I've tried lowering it, but it does not want to work for some reason. I think it's because of OBS, because I'm using OBS. I've never really used OBS until I started live streaming. I used to use back in the day when I started off. I used XSplit. I don't know if you guys know XSplit, but I used all of the XSplit software back then, the broadcasters and all that stuff. But I could only have used it at like a short period. I am trying something new with XSplit, but I need to sort out that. Keep watch for that. It's gonna be quite interesting. Um, I used all those funny things with XSplit. I'm still learning actually a lot about XSplit, and then I also used it's Movio or something like that. I'm not sure. I tried it once or twice. I was not a fan of it, but that was because of the rendering. Now on the rendering side and editing side, I use Camtasia. Now Camtasia, what's nice about Camtasia, it's got a free version of it, which is for a starter YouTuber, is quite amazing and quite awesome. I love how I have a little dog on my own stream today. I've never actually had this. I've had my previous dog who passed away sadly a couple of months ago, but yeah, but this is not even my dog, it's my dad's dog, and he's just chilling with me as I'm chatting. He's deaf, by the way, so he doesn't even hear me talking. Nee, rascal. Huh? Oh, rascalkie. He's just chilling with me as I'm doing live stream. This is actually quite funny. Um, Once again, I lost my train of thought. Guys, you've got to yeah, sorry about that. I am losing my mind. Oh, I was talking about the software I'm using, or was using. Also, I'm also using a for screen recording. I'm using debut screen and video recording, which is free, but the problem there is I have to re-upload it every few months. I think like every 3 months or 6 months, because then uh, my free trial ends. But what's nice about it is because it's a free trial, it's not linked to any email or anything, so I can just delete it and re-download it from the website. By the way, if you try and download it from Google Play, it doesn't still doesn't end up working. If you use it, then it like works for the 3 or 6 months, and then one day when you just want to record, it says I need to buy the full version of it, and then you end up just struggling with it. And then so yeah, I deleted it from there, and then just loaded up from the website as well. Now, another thing I also wanted to talk about is because of I'm using both. In fact, actually, someone's asking me, Impending Bunny is asking me, are you using OBS or OBS Streamlabs? I'm actually using both, but it's quite complicated. I'm using OBS. This is just OBS, which I'm streaming on now, but I'm using OBS Streamlabs to link. It's kind of confusing now that I said, but yeah, it's also a free type of thing that I use on this. So yeah, I'm using OBS at the moment. Um, I'm gonna try and show you guys. So yeah, this is OBS, just normal OBS I'm using at the moment. But I think it's OBS Streamlabs as well. But I know I downloaded OBS and OBS Streamlabs. Okay, I just got clapped for something on a, yeah, it's kind of like a multi-stream almost, or a multi-link I use. I just got clapped for something, and I do apologize for that. Um, oh shit, sorry, I apologize for my language. Um, guys, I actually pronounced someone's surname incorrect. It's not Manson, it's Mason. I do apologize for that. Sorry, Kyle. I do apologize for that. Did I really say Manson? I don't remember that. I do really apologize for that if I said Manson. But I mean, come on, Manson. What an awesome surname to have. If it was Manson, like Marilyn Manson. Seriously? It's so awesome. Yeah, I just got clapped for that, which is actually quite funny. Yeah, it's like I was saying, Impending Money. It's like a almost like a multi-stream. It's difficult to explain because I had to figure out this like real quick. So explaining this is not easy. Um, in fact, I will try in a much later stage, showing you guys how I do streaming and what I use exactly on streaming. This is not an easy thing. I've tried using um, Debut as a multi-stream, but or Debut as a streaming, but it doesn't allow you to do it unless you download the actual software of it, which you have to pay for, and it's quite a pretty penny for that, and at this stage it's not worth it. Guys, also, this is the whole purpose of my stream. If you know of ways which I can improve my streams, or even because I'm going to stream quite a lot, I prefer now streaming to recording, because it doesn't have the hassle of editing so much. So if you sorry, I just read something funny. If you have any advice on the streaming, please be free to advise me on the stream, and let's talk about this and learn more about this type of things. I mean, I've been doing this now for quite a few months now, and I'm still struggling, so that tells you quite a lot. Oh, that actually reminds me another topic I wanted to talk about, on how I started. Now, if you go look at my channel information, right? By the way, all my information on my Facebook, I've got Facebook, Twitter, and if I'm not mistaken, Instagram also account I've got on there. So go check it on my actual information of my page. But yeah, if you go, how can I pronounce this? I don't wanna. I'm actually Afrikaans. If you go check on my actual page of my channel, right, you will see it says the date there where I started off my channel on, I think it's the 14th of May 2000 and no, 11th of May. Actually, you know what, let's go have a look and make sure about that. Then I can actually give you the exact dates of that. So according to my channel information, I joined on the 21st of May 2014. This is when I actually started the channel then, but I only created the channel then. I didn't actually started because I was still considering doing this. I was not sure, and then at one point I actually just forgot about it. I then went through some changes in my life, and then once again started thinking about it. Then last year, I think, hang on, let me see, let's actually have a proper, okay, 10 months ago. In fact, let me just mute this. Let's see, there's no, 10 months ago, on the 9th of October 2019, I posted my first video. This is when my channel officially started to me. So I actually should learn to remember that. I don't know why I don't, but anyway, yeah. Once I started this, I was just recording literally on my phone. Back then I had like a S6, so recording was a bit slightly easier than on a phone than it is now, because I don't have I've got a cheapy little phone, which was like, I'm not even sure what the price was on this. Yeah, so back then I started off on this phone, and ever since then I sorry, this thing keeps on bouncing out on me. There we go. So ever since then I was doing this, and Then I started, then I stopped, then I started, then I stopped. And about more than 6 months ago, I just started, let's start this off. Let's do this a proper stream. And I started looking for solutions on how to stream properly, how to record properly. And I started buying myself gadgets, actual gadgets, uh, to start recording and streaming. I ended up getting a little bit of a better camera. I don't know if I have it here. No, I do not have the camera right here with me right now. I ended up getting myself a tripod, which is in the corner there, the back I just see now. I was actually wondering where it was. And then I started seeing more products that I needed, and ended up getting this camera, which is a Ultra HD 4K action camera. It literally looks like a little GoPro. Okay, a GoPro is also a form of action camera, but a GoPro is just a brand. Brand where this is, I don't. This is a no-name brand. Literally, it's a Chinese brand. Yeah. Thank you, Kyle. He just said to me, "We all started somewhere and improved with time, bro. All good things from here on out. Looking forward to seeing how your streams bloom, and I'm also looking forward to seeing how my own streams bloom. You know, I actually started at a point where YouTube was blasting on everyone's screens and everyone was going crazy, and although it is probably still doing that, it is not going as well as it normally would have. Oh, I also want to say, naughty bloody dog, he's actually just stole a sock of mine, silly dog. I also just realized that YouTube is not as popular as it was. As it may seem, it does look like it is, but if you go look at the specs on it, or the information on how popular it is, it's not as popular as it used to be. Because of this whole COVID thing, it is still fluctuating up and down, but because of certain things like you're not able to get to certain shops, you're not allowed to do this, you're not allowed to do that, and then getting like for instance, if you're a tech channel, getting actual components, if you don't have a component shop close by, is not easy. If you have to like order online, which I can't order online even because I don't have the money for that, nor do I have the accounts for it. I don't want to open an account for it because I know I will end up, well, I would end up buying a lot of stuff. If you guys only knew, like for instance, I would love to get myself a little gaming controller. I would love to pre-order the new PlayStation 5. I would love to get myself a PlayStation 4. I would love to get an Xbox. By the way, guys, I have a saying, and I hope everyone agrees with this on gaming. To me, you would hear on a constant basis where they say to you, a true gamer is only a person that's on Xbox. A true gamer is only a true gamer if you're on computer. A true gamer is only if you're on computer. No, I don't believe in that. A true gamer is a gamer that's on computer, a gamer that's on Xbox, a gamer that's on PlayStation. The console or the hardware does not matter. The game itself matters. That's where it's about. It's not about you on the game, it's about the game itself. Playing the game, how much you enjoy the game. And each and every person should have a does have a preference on games, but I believe you should always enjoy all types of games no matter what. Although I do have, like I said, preferences on games. There are certain games I do not like and I'll never play them, and never play which I actually have played certain games and don't like, and I'll never play them again. One big reference I'm talking to or talking about is Dota 2. I know I'm probably mispronouncing the whole game. Don't really care about that because that is not a game. It's an annoyance. There is no real point to that game. Also, Gary's mod. I absolutely hate that game. There is no purpose to it. There is no point to it. There is no reason for that game to exist. It actually sucks, and I don't care who says what on that. To me personally, it's my own preference, but it sucks. I'll never play that game again. And I played it once for literally 20 minutes. Actually threw myself off with now because I'm actually thinking about the time I was playing this Gary's mod. I tried figuring it out, but for the life of me I could not figure it out. Another game which, okay, I wouldn't say it's a bad game necessarily, but the way they present it, or the way they introduce you to the game. Now you have this tutorials and all that type of stuff on each game, but on Troy, this is the game I'm talking about. On Troy there is no real tutorials, so they don't explain to you anything that much. It's not a good game. I would not personally advise that game to anyone, but it's my preference. So if you wanna, you can go and check it out. You can I think you can find it on Epic Games or Steam Lab. I'm not sure about which one. Just go check it out. Anyone who knows, in the comments, let me know where. I'm just looking at my chats to see if there's anyone. There's no one really in the chats, so I think it's because it's lunchtime, and by the time I'm literally recording this or streaming this, because I'm actually doing both for in case there's something that goes wrong with my stream, so I'll just post it then, the full version of this. But I think this is the time where I should end my streams. Oh, one more thing. Like I said to you guys, I'm not gonna go full steam into any of this because I do get sick. So I'm not gonna go. I won't be posting like every other day. I'll post as soon as I can, and if I'm not sick, because I do get sick quite a lot. Why I'm mentioning this again is because I was recently, and kind of still am, sick. I had some issues. I am better now. So that's why I'm getting back into the streams. But yeah, check me out, and like and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time. I do hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did.